The very first cosmetic DLC, and probably first of many cosmetic DLCs for Anno 117 is out. And as usual, I am prompt, on time, live, and up to date with everything because it came out 3 weeks ago. But this is the first episode that I'm going to use it. And as you can see on your screen, we have an area that is primed and ready to be decorated by the Marvellous Mosaics pack. I have yet to click this button until now. And there's 3 things. Okay. Ground patterns, structures and buildings, walls. And okay, so I guess they could. Oh my goodness. That's a lot. Oh my. Are you serious right now? Okay. I mean, trust me, I am not complaining in any way, shape, or form. How does this work? Irregular sand. All right, so let's look at what we got going on here. This is not a very fancy area. It will be soon because I made an executive decision on what we're going to do today, and that is we're going to the next tier of residents. But first, I want to see what we got going on with this thing. This little area here. Can we just click on this and change it specifically, or do you have to go around it with something else? Let's go around it with something else. Oh, wow. Okay, all right. Okay, all right. Hang on. We're learning this together. All right, that is nothing close. That's not close. That's close-ish. All right, so I'm seeing that I have to connect this in some sort of way. Let me look at this first. Hang on. Latium Mosaic. Oh, it's a big giant thing. And here's another giant thing. And here's another giant thing. Okay, so those are big and these are small. That's what I'm getting here. Oh my, that is a little bit extra. All right, so these are not going to be used in areas like this unless... All right, I'm going to have to really think about it. I thought, honestly, this is what I thought before jumping into this. I was thinking I was going to click this building. I was going to be able to click on one of these things and change this bottom floor to one of these, but that's not it at all. In any way, shape, or form. That you're going to make a separate little area outside of this thing or over here. I think instead of going over there and getting confused, let's go over here and let's come up with something for this little area, because this is the center of town, right? That's way too fancy. These are way... This is much better. What is this for? Grassy pavement. I gotta be honest, I kind of like the grassy pavement, but that's more of an Albion kind of thing. I mean, this matches the market floor, kinda, right? Because that doesn't. Rustic stone. Oh, wait, no, this is it. Let's put some rustic stone right here. That was large. Is it supposed to fill in the whole thing? Or can you... Okay, all right, I got it. All right, so let's do something with this. Let's some walls and hedges. What do we got? A Druid's Gate? Ooh, I like that. That's Albion. I can't say it today. I'm telling you, today has been a day. All right, so this is Albion. This is Gate of Heroes. In times of need, trumpets blare for the brave to join their phalanx. Yep, that's a thing. Hortical Wall. I was really excited to use this in this area, but this is not going to work for my regular old people here. Oh, you combine them together? Okay, so I guess you can really get creative with this. Well, let's go back to the basic one. Let's put some of these, because this is rustic, right? This is a rustic area. Can one of these other walls go on top of this? That doesn't work. This doesn't work. This is turning out to be a complete failure, because I've chosen the wrong area to decorate with this. This needs to go in fancy people areas. And this stuff just needs to be... Okay, let's see if we can make this work. We're already here. I'm not going to come back to it. I'm going to make this work the first time. I really like this one as opposed to... I'm just looking at the pot, not the actual tree. I like the pot right here with these regular people. Let's do something here instead of just... We got to do something. We got to do something. I'm freaking out here because I'm not This is not working out the way I want it to work. Solar ground patterns. Visit Ubisoft Connect to unlock. Great. So should I unlock this? How do I unlock that? All right, why are all of these in here? But if you go to the classic, oh, these are the ones I did in the Hall of Fame. This is what I did. Okay, got it. Okay, give me a sec. The layout here. Yeah, this is these are Hall of Fame things, as it says in the Hall of... Again, read the tooltips, Michael. Read the tooltips. So basically what you can get out of this today is if you read the tooltips, things happen. I don't like this here. I don't want to do it anymore. Honestly, I don't want to do it anymore. I thought this would be a good idea. This is not a good idea. At some point, sometimes, ladies and gentlemen, sometimes you just have to abort mission and come back again when your brain is ready to do it, because my brain is not ready to do this. I thought it was going to. It's not. This is a lot. Yeah, this is going to be great whenever I kind of get the idea of what I want to do, but this is not. Today is not the day for this. I take it all back. I want to do a villa. Let's start building some stuff. I want to do a villa. I can't believe I just bombed that whole thing. The barracks is right there. I want to do a villa. I want to do a villa over here. Right? I want to put a villa maybe in this area, because it is going to... Waiting for the sun to set. There we go. It's going to affect a whole bunch of things. My original idea is to put the villa where I can affect Libertas residents, because I want to really help them out, because they do not have the fancy buildings that... Oh, look at the new animations. See how the little arrows come up as opposed... There's little small details in here, like down here on the bottom right. They've changed this also in the new patch that came out, as well as the new... What's it called? Marvellous Mosaic. Hi, it's 10 minutes in and I haven't done anything. Welcome to an All Right Mike video. If it's your first time, settle in. Eventually we'll get to something. I swear. The villa. What I want to do is I want to put this over here. This is my plan. This is where it's going to go. Somewhere in this general vicinity. And that's going to affect Libertas, but that's not what I want to do. I want to upgrade. I want to upgrade my people. This is what I want to do. Let's do it. Let's just jump right in. Gosh, I swear. Here we go. All right, now I don't even know how to say this guy's name. Is it Equitis? Is that what he is? An Equites? Equitis? Equitis. Something. Add it to the list of things that are going wrong in this episode. What does his house look like? His house looks big. Way bigger. What's this guy doing out here? What is it with people sitting on the ledges? We learned last episode about people sitting on the ledges, and I don't really think that that's very safe. Oh, we got a lady now. All right, that fits my little motif here with my this is Fiona. This is Fiona Quizlet. She's like, "Hey, what's going on? My name's Fiona." She's looking a little rough this morning. She had a long night. Anyways, what's up with the poster on the wall? The whole reason I did this because I was looking at the guy on the ledge and the poster on the wall. Oh.
For noble deeds.
Hi, what's up, buddy? The Equus. I'm guessing it's Equus. Introduces himself. Hello, sir. I believe we met on Valeria's island, and you were drunk. Speaking of Valeria, what is she doing right here? What's this? What are we doing?
Lily Bayon was host to a throng of sailors.
Here we
last
go.
night. Drank my cellars dry. Get me more of that bitter brown stuff they're fond of, and I'll pay above market rate.
That sounds good to me. I guess we can do that. I mean, we failed on our quest with the Marvellous Mosaics, and we failed on our quest to build a villa, and we failed on our, well, we're gonna fail on our quest to do the Equi guy, this guy. We failed him, so why not fail Valeria as well? Yes, I'll do it.
I do not have to like everything that goes on in Lily Bayon. It's business.
Oh. Well, I got nothing. I was trying to come up with something clever. I got nothing. I would like to do this quest. Yes.
Actions matter more than words, Governor.
I know. Trust me, I know. Oh my gosh. And I have uttered so many words so far. We need to do some action. 15 beer. I got that. That's easy. Let's go to Balor and let's get some beer. So I thought what I was thinking of doing today, I had lots of ideas. The Marvellous Mosaics pack, obviously, right? First of all, before I start talking, let's get this ship moving.
What could you possibly require?
I require 15 tons of beer, please. Or talents, or whatever the measurement is at this time, if whenever. What am I doing here? She reached out to you with a small business opportunity. Lily Bayonne's storehouses are looking a bit empty, and she's willing to pay good money to anyone who helps her resupply. If you've got some surplus goods, this could be a good way to make a profit. Absolutely. Sounds great. Speaking of making a profit, we have another project I want to do, but I'm not going to do that yet. We need to send this to Lily Bayonne. Where is she? At the bottom of the list, I believe. She should be at number 1 on the list because she's lovely. Let's send that to her. All right, now let's go back to Latium and get started on the Equus, people. My goodness. Sometimes episodes start smoothly and sometimes it is an absolute mess. Sir, how are you? You introduced yourself. Now I'm ready to actually listen. What do you need, sir? I shouldn't have clicked your house. I should have clicked your face down here. Well, ooh, here comes my favorite sound effect. And that is also, look at the graphic. I like the detail. I like the change. I like it so far. Please tell me you did not change the sound effect, because the sound effect is my favorite. They did not. That was beautiful. All right, new foods, wine. All right, so now we can finally make wine. I believe aldermans need wine. And then cheese is going to come from Albion, so I can, yes. All right, we're starting to go between provinces now. I like it. Romans prize wine for its power to lift the beleaguered spirit, taken in moderation, of course. So the attributes: money, -1 knowledge, happiness, plus, yeah, this I believe might be the same exact thing that beer does in Albion. I'm pretty sure. And then cheese gives you prestige here, population, and money. Prestige, population, and money. I want to see what it does in Albion. Prestige, population, and money. Hang on a second. Let's go back. I want to see what does it provide here. Are these equal? Cheese here gives you population, money, and happiness, but not population, money, and prestige. So that gives you happiness here, gives you prestige over there, and then the beer, or for the aldermans, yeah, they get wine. Income, happiness, belief, minus knowledge. 3, 3, 2, 1. Now let's go back and look. Let's see if I remember. 3 income, 3 happiness, 2 belief, 1 knowledge. I don't know. I mean, this doesn't matter. I'm just curious. That's all. 3, 3. What was it? Happiness only gives you. They only give you 1 happiness. So it was income, happiness. Was it 3, 3? Belief and knowledge. Yeah, it's not the same. I thought it was gonna be the same, but it's not. Yeah, it's close, but it's not the same. This is the aqueduct. Can I build this yet? What do I need? I need 150 of these guys to get the aqueduct, and that, you know, that's pretty much like the most important thing ever. So we need to get to that sometime soon, but not yet. I have 45 things going on in my head. None of them are good. Let's go back to, all right. Oh, we need 150 for everything. Just to unlock more buildings, we need 150, right? Let's look. Aqueduct is 150. We just saw that. And then the theater is 150. What is this? Marvels. That is the forum. That's 800. And that is 1800 for the bath. Yeah, we got a lot of stuff going on here. Yeah, this needs to be a priority. The reason this is the biggest thing right now for me, though, and why I chose this person over the aldermans in Albion was because this unlocks concrete, and I've been waiting for paved roads for the longest time. This needs to be the first thing we do, so I can get this going in the background, because we need paved roads so that I can finally lay this stuff out the way I want. Especially with these people, what I want to do is I want to move these I think it's equities. These guys, I want to move him up in this area up here, right? We'll kind of start making more fancy people going up this way. Kind of up in that region and all up in here, all the fancy people. I don't know how I want to do them down here, but I do want to put the villa right here eventually. Maybe today, maybe not. We'll see. What does concrete take? It takes a limestone quarry. Where do we do those? Well, that is up on the mountains. Can we do it anywhere? Let's go to Uso. Can you do limestone here? I guess I should just click the mountain slot. Yes. I don't want to waste a mountain slot on rains if I don't have to. I only have 5 of them on this giant island, and we are going to have aqueducts. So at least 2 of them, maybe 3 are going to go to aqueducts. So I don't need to waste one on limestone. So I think... let me see... Can I do limestone in Albion? Now I'm really curious. Here's a mountain slot. Copper and mine. Nope. And I cannot... Yeah, out here is just granite. Yes. Okay. All right, I'm just kind of getting it together. It's been a couple weeks. All right, let's start this. Limestone is going to go on Uso. For sure. Sand is here. Are there any area effects of that limestone? -2 health. Yeah, let's put that on Uso. We'll ship it over here. Do we have a ship? Local materials. Bam. What is happening with this map? This is... I don't like this at all. What is this? Can I zoom in? Ooh, I do not like the new minimap. That is a lot. There's a lot happening there. This is too big. I mean, it's probably way better for you, the viewer, to see this, which might have been the idea behind this, but that's large. There's too much going on here. Where's my little editor thing? Don't I have a little edit thing? Is it this? There's a lot of little toggles that I want to toggle on and off on this map, and I don't know how to do it. There used to be a little thing right here on the bottom somewhere, wasn't it? I don't know. Anyways, this is all different now. This is different. I want to do materials is what I'm trying to do. We're going to come... Yeah, this is too big. How do I make this smaller? The font is way too big here. Latium. What are all these dots? Yeah, the ships are too big. Everything's too big. I'm trying to drag this and I can't drag it. Is there a way to... ASD... WASD? No. Yeah, this is too big. I don't like this. We're going from... Uso is bringing... olives and resin over here anyways, so let's bring limestone along with that. Oh, I can finally click it now. Thank you, Anno. Thank you. You allowed... See, before I could... Right here where my cursor is, on where it says limestone, I could not click right there. I had to move it just a little bit off the word and click the picture, but now I can click the word. Thank you. Finally fix that. That's awesome. Okay, let's add limestone to this. So we'll bring our limestone back. We just have to build the limestone out here. What's the closest one to the warehouse? It looks like... Oh, I need to turn these things back on so I can see them. There we go. It's going to be this one. No, this one. Limestone.
There is a shortage of workforce.
There we go. All right. And they took plebeians. Awesome. I always make a decision that's wrong. Let's upgrade. Let's see who gets upgraded. You.
Someone's been sowing sunshine.
That's right. That's why you got upgraded because you were sowing sunshine. Let's do this one as well. There we go. All right, limestone's coming, and let's go back to rains. That means we need salt. Is that what it was? Sand. This little area here is getting way too full already. What are we at here? 30 seconds. 45. That's a different graphic up there too. 30, 45, and this is 130. So limestone's good. So we can do one of these for 2 of these. 10 Equus people. This is 6. Yeah, we're good. Just throw this down. Ooh, that fits pretty good right there. I don't like how it backs up against that though. Let's move these. Wait, I can build out in the water now, can't I? If we can build out in the water, let's move you. Ooh, can I do this? Ooh, that's a different everything's different. Little graphics are different. All right, that still reaches. Now, can we put the sand up here? Yes, we can. I like that much better. A little bit of a gap between these two. It's a little extra with the smoke jumping out, but I kind of like it. It's kind of smooth. I like it. All right, that's fine. That's done. Now we need this guy. The concrete mixer is... There are no area effects. Really? This entire chain, the limestone is the only thing that gives an area effect. Love that for me. We're going to put the concrete right here then. No area effects at all. It's just kind of there doing its thing. Let's put it right there in that corner. Boom.
There is a shortage of workforce in
Relax. The workforce will be fixed. Give me a second. Benny B is not dealing with my nonsense today. Yeah, I wanted to do it without the key. I think that works pretty well. I'll take it. All right, so concrete is finally going in the background. We can pave our roads. Now, we need more of these people. More equities. You, sir. You need attributes. Which one of these gives you population? The cheese. So let's get the cheese here first, because that's what we need to do first, and then we'll work on wine. Can we make cheese here? No, it's only in Albia. There's new graphics here. Everything is like, there's tiny little changes everywhere. I don't know if I like that or not, the red. Okay, no, I do like it, because this is saying, no, you cannot make this here because you don't have fertility. Apiaries, grapes, and a vintner. $17 workforce. This is Libertus, but this takes 17 of these guys. All right, I'm already down 7. Okay, let's get the cheese going back to here, maybe. No. Let's upgrade enough people here. Let's go. How are we gonna do this?
Fire has started in your city.
How are we gonna do this with a brain that's not working? with a brain that's not working, so strategy is gonna be way off today. Way off. I'm already got this guy. This is the wrong place. I don't want this house. I want... I kind of want to build out here right now and just build a little village here and just start building them up. That way I don't mess with my little starter village back here. You know what? Let's do that. Let's just... If you're going to be a bear, be a grizzly. Let's go. Let's just do the thing instead of worrying. I got this on the wrong side. This is where it's supposed to cross. That's different. The red. The square is also different. I'm just going to point out all the things that I noticed that are different. Whether you want to hear it or not. That's what I'm going to do. Let's take you... No, I don't want the... Gosh. Can I get a straight line across this? Do I have to go diagonal? No. How do I get this to cross in the middle? I want it to go like... I don't want it to go in the... I want it to go in the middle. No, in the middle, please. No, in the middle, please. How about you? Okay. I'm telling you, some days are just not. Okay, fine. We won't cross there. It's fine. That's I didn't want to cross there anyway. Let's do a market. Let's go back to the original people here. We got market people. We got Libertus market people. Libertus. Do the Equus need a market? Yeah, they need every single thing that everyone else needs. Okay, so everybody needs everything. That market reaches there. I like the little pop-ups. Everything's on fire. Look, everything's great. Everything's looking wonderful over here. Let's go. Let's just start it right out here. Boom. There we go. This is going to be the most haphazard thing you've ever seen. There's the tavern right there. So let's go diagonal right there for no reason. And then we'll do one of these, like that. That totally works. let's back this up a little bit. There. There we go. Now we're getting somewhere. And then we'll build a few of these houses like up on the hill, kind of. Should we go up on the hill?
Is under attack.
What? Why? What? Who's attacking me? Who is that? Who is that? Nope, that's Lycia. What ship was under attack? Is there a ship hiding back here? Are you in like a little hidey hole? There was no ship under attack. That was a complete lie. Now, what was I doing? Fires are happening. Ruins are being rebuilt. Let's build houses. That's what we're going to do. We're going to build a new neighborhood. How are we going to do it? These are going to be fancy people, right? So we need to leave some room in the middle here for the fancy buildings. Is what I'm thinking. So let's kind of go.
Is under attack.
Nope, I don't believe you. You told me that last time and I don't believe you now. I don't trust you anymore. Is this on the diagonal? Or is this going to be a 2 or a 1? All right, it's going to be a 1. All right, so let's take this. No, this one to here, down there. This leaves some room for decoration, possibly. Or do we? No. Let's move these up. Yeah, and we'll put a row of houses right here. Let's move everybody up. Everybody up. Yeah, we'll go this way. This can be like this can be where the road kind of stops. Right? Because the market's right here anyways. This is going to kill our range for future things, but that's okay. For some reason, I'm digging this little row kind of thing here. Not a row, but like a... I don't know how to explain it. This just... I don't know. I don't know what I'm trying to say. Story of this entire episode. I just don't know what I'm trying to say. It'll go like that. Just because that house right there is not going to be able to be reached, so we can't do that. That doesn't make sense. Yes, it can, because it's going to go that way. But it's going to have no tavern, so that's not going to work. What is it called?
Under attack.
It is a tavern. Okay. There we go. I'm sorry, just the terminology. Play multiple games on your channel, they said. And then when you do that, you forget things because you're playing multiple games and different things are called different things in different games. So that's kind of what's going on in my head right now. Let's take this. No, this way. I don't like that. Nope. Not going to worry about that right now. We're going to worry about this. All right, you have a tavern, you have a thing. You can upgrade? Yeah, you upgrade really fast. I forgot. We need a Grammaticus and a sanctuary. So this sanctuary down there reaches to there. It's going to reach even farther with paved roads. So we can put one of these way over here. Maybe at the end of this road. Boom. This is the dumbest layout ever. I hate it. Let's go. We need to go diagonal. We are Roman, right? They like diagonal things. The game gave us diagonals. Let's make some diagonals, by gosh. There we go. We're going diagonal here. We're going to go Grammaticus over here just to cut right there. No? Yes? No, Grammaticus up here. So it can actually touch all the people. Maybe that's where this goes. Of course, it doesn't line up. Why would it? Why would anything line up? You know what? I have a better idea. These are going to move. All you move this way. I like that road like that. I wanted to do the same thing right here. And we'll put a random one right there and then bring this down. There we go. Yeah, that's much better. All right, now let's upgrade all these people. Let me guess, you can't get to the market. What can you not get to? The tavern. It's right next to you and you still can't get to it. I'll fix that road later. All right, now upgrade, please. Minor issue. Yeah, I know what the issue is. Me. I'm the issue. I'm the problem. All right. You do your thing. What do we need now? We're going to need all this production. That's what we're going to need.
Now our family can move up in the world.
Yeah, sure they can. Except I'm the one controlling it. Oh wait, this road can go right here. That, I didn't realize that almost is perfect. Hang on. Yes. There we go. I don't know what's going there, but it's going to be fancy. Maybe that's where we could do our marvelous mosaic. What do you think? What are we doing? A shortage? Yeah, I'm already here. There was a ship under attack it's probably sunk by now. Can you upgrade yet? Oh, all of them can. All right, I need these two and these four. Now these are all going to be equitous.
I had an idea for a new routine.
Yeah, talk to me. Talk to me. A new treaty.
Look at those gains.
Okay. All right. All right. All right. Keep
Let there be oaths of friendship between us.
All right, and you're coming at me a little strong. We're just going to accept and move on. My gosh, that's a new graphic. I like it. I like the graphic. I like the color. The color scheme looks more like the with the maroon and the whole deal. What is this?
Can't beat that.
Dorian, I got things happening and you're over here. Okay, Dorian, let's just, yes. Yes, defense pack, me and you. We're friends. Let's do this. Yes. Which actually might be pretty smart because he has helped me in the past with the raiders coming through. Remember, he came through and he's like, "Hey, bro, I got you, bro." Remember that?
Hope it's not too much of a stretch.
Okay. We already did this.
I think that's just brilliant.
Okay. Okay. Can we move on?
She is under attack.
Okay. Who's under attack? Well, I have a defensive pact with my friend Dorian now. Oh, this is an important ship. It's bringing my limestone, which should be in stock here. Okay, good. Cannot be losing that stuff. We need that immediately. Do we have a minimum here? Well, for now, we're going to change this minimum to 5 because we don't need it here. And that way the ship actually grabs some and brings it. All right. Speaking of ships, I need another ship. Wait, do I have it? I have my flagship and a few of these that are just sitting here. What are you doing? They brought things. Oh, they came from Albion. All the things, please. I just brought them over here because I needed to do trade routes. That's what it was. That's what it was. Well, one of you is about to go on a different trade route. I need one of you right now. We have a job. The Garrulous Fox. I should probably build another one. A Pentaconter. 3, nothing. Okay. Hang on. Be right back. There's no way I'm going to get to these trade routes anytime soon, so I just want to get... That's what this is, right? I think it is. Pentaconter, 3 spots. Yes. All right. Back to Latium. This is madness. If you're following along and you actually clearly know what's happening right now, congratulations. There's not many of you out there that can follow me. All right. The Garrulous Fox, you have a job. What is your job? First of all, hang on. Let's go ahead and upgrade these people because I will forget. And they need to upgrade so I can see what my production is going to be. No, not the streets. Upgrade the people. All of these. Welcome to being equites. Equites. There, I lied. I need a few of them just to get the workforce correct. I'll do these later because I don't want to upgrade too fast because then I'll get even more confused because that's what I do. Okay. This ship, I've been trying to say this for 5 minutes. This is the most ADHD, all right, Mike, that you'll ever see. Got my little notes out here because I went through all of my NPCs and I realized we can be making some easy money. There is easy money to be had. It gives us lots of things. Number one, obviously the money. I'm doing great. This is a bad idea to come in this screen because they're going to start talking. Let's get out of that screen. Just making trades with them will then make our diplomacy better with all of them, right? And there's a way that I can include all 3 NPCs. And they're all 3 on the mini-map over here are in the middle of the screen. So let's go to the trade. Right, we got our 3 NPCs. This is too big, y'all. This is too big. All right. Currently, Dorian is requesting garum. He is requesting... What is it? Soap. He's requesting garum and soap. Zaranitu sells soap. Lycia sells garum. So I can just buy it from them, both of them, therefore, and then sell it to my boy Dorian. It makes too much sense. So why am I not doing it? So we're gonna add a ship. We are gonna add the Garrulous Fox to our money-making ship. We are gonna go to Lycia. And then we're gonna go to Zaranitu. And then we're gonna go to Dorian. And we're just gonna keep going in a circle. Over and over and over and over again. And this ship will just continue doing that. And it will just continually make money. And then as we progress throughout the game, when other goods and services and all the things unlock, or there's new NPCs, we'll continue to have a money-making route just because. So, where are we? Who's first? It was Lycia. Lycia is, we're going to buy garum from her. Boom. And then we're going to sell it at Salami, I swear. His island being called Salami is hilarious. And then we're going to go to Zaranitu Dur Zara. And we're going to buy soap. And we're going to sell it at Salami. Now, I know it's not going to be 50 every time because they're... Look at those graphics are too big. How do I make them smaller? That's too big. There's too much happening over there. Yeah, he's not. They are not going to have enough time to refill their stock of 50. So this first purchase is going to be a full 50. I'm pretty sure that from that point forward, they're going to be a lot smaller than that. We'll see. But this is the route. We're selling them at Salami. Let's go. Too much talking. We're gonna make this a new group. It's gonna be called Money. Nope, that's not what it was. I don't know what I just did. New group. We're gonna rename this group Money. Money Inc. That's what we're gonna name it. And then this route is gonna be called... What is this called? What is this route going to be called? This is going to be called Money. NPCs. NPC? Maybe? Yeah, that works for me. money NPC, and then we have to go to the ship. Because, oh, I hit enter and it took me out. That's what I did. That was the button I pushed. Again, doing everything wrong. Where is the ship that just left my harbor? On the money route. I have a name for you. Where are you? You're on a route. You're on a route. The Garrulous Fox. Nope, you are making money. And as we all know, everybody's got a price for the $1 Million Man. So this
Construction of a
ship, I have to
finished.
flip my paper because I don't know how to spell his name, is the Ted DiBiase. 100%. All day, every day. All right, so the Ted DiBiase is taking, or is making me money forever and ever and ever, forever and ever and ever. My people are ailing. What's happening? This is madness. Absolute madness. Who is sick and why are you sick? Let's turn the lights on so I can see what's happening. Well, talk to me, people. What's the problem? What do we need?
Ward of the Fenland. How do?
Okay. Yep. Hi. What's up, buddy?
I can see lights over the fen.
Okay. We're done. We're done here. The health here is not bad. I mean, it's not good, but it's not bad. Don't I have a health thing here? Yeah. Come on, let's go. We got doctors in the house. I'm just gonna leave you alone and let you do your thing over here. I gotta go back to Latium because I have equities and equus and things to do over here somewhere on Rains. Where is Rains? That is not my island. Rains is over there. Okay. I'm here. We're doing things. How many do we have? We have 62 with just these amount of houses right here. Do I want to unlock the aqueduct in this episode? Probably not. That's going to be a lot. And I need more concrete anyway, so I need to kind of go a little slow here. So that was 62. So let's do that many. What's that going to give me? 114. It's probably going to grow a little bit too much. Let's take you out. I don't want to get to 150 yet. We can do that easily next episode, but I don't want to get there yet. I want to get just enough where I'm staying on task because we have to figure out where we're going to get cheese. Do I have a cheese route? I don't have a cheese route. We need a wine route. Or at least start producing it. We need grapes. Where are grapes? Does Uso have grapes? Uso has grapes. Here we go. Here we go. All right, where's that other route? Uso local materials. Does this have 4 spots? Oh my gosh, it's like the most perfect trade route ever created. Limestone, we're gonna add grapes. Boom. There we go. Establish the route. Perfect. Let's set our minimum. I know we have to actually do the vineyards. This one is going to be 5. There we go. We should be producing a good amount here. Yes. All right. Where are we going to put grapes here? We need concrete, so we're not going to put grapes here. We need concrete for the apiary. We need concrete for the vintner. Fantastic. Fantastic. So let's take... Oh, it's only 1 concrete? All right, we can do both the apiary and the actual vintner over on Rains. We just need grapes here, and that takes 4 Libertus and 1 concrete. We need 1 concrete. You, come here. Well, you are going to wait no longer, my friend. I need you to take 1 concrete, which is what I have in stock. Boom. Take that back to Uso. And you can advance in making me some grapes, kind sir. As while that's happening, I need to check my production. I know it's an issue. It's got to be. After I put cheese on a route and bring it here. Let's do that. Trade routes. Albion, Latium. We do not have a ship that goes everywhere. Not yet. Speaking of going everywhere, how is my money maker? Have you gotten to Dorian? Oh, you're here right now. Let's see how much this is going to make us. I don't know how much it cost us. This is just those prices that on the tooltip right there are just for Dorian. He's purchasing that. No. Is that right? No. He's buying it for 78. He's buying it for 60. I bought it for 24 and 31. He's buying it for 60 and 78. Let's see what the actual number is that pops up here. I guess I could do the math. Right? 24 times 50 is what? 5 times 24 is 120. Is that right? 5 times 24? Yeah, that's 120. Plus a 0. That's 1200. And 78 times 31, or 31 times 50 is what? 3 times 5, 150. Yeah, I don't know. We're going to make some good profit. That's what I do know. I'm not going to sit here and do math in my head on camera. That's a bad idea. This is the longest trade route ever. Come on, let's go. What do we got? Give me a number. I need a pop-up here. There it is. 6,900. Quick, silly math in my head. I'm pretty sure I bought it for half of that. So that ship's just going to constantly give me bonus money. Is there a way to find out our trade routes and how much money they're making? I really wish there was. Crates.
They're on my morning run.
Okay. I've had too much Dorian. I've had way too much of him in this episode. Licia, how you doing? Torques? We need to trade you some torques because you, I found out, buy torques for an enormous amount of money, considering how much it cost to produce them. All right. Zarnitu, what would you like? Ooh, 24 tons of concrete. Knowledge from Pyleus hats, if supplied. That's pretty good. But I play so slowly. That's the one thing I've learned, is that I thought the knowledge tree was going to be like this huge bottleneck for me. It is not for me at all. Because I play so slowly, it doesn't really come into effect. If you're a fast min-max builder, like you're constantly waiting on it, I have
Scylla per day to fatten the sheep. We're planning ahead so they can be delivered.
Oh my gosh, her and the livers delivered. I see what you did there, but oh my gosh. You know what? Based on that comment, I don't know if I ever want to sell you, because she buys animals. I don't ever want to sell you animals, because that sounded like you would be very cruel to them, and that's not cool. I'm not into that kind of stuff. At all. Absolutely not. All right, these should be full by now. And we have 88 of them. I could have upgraded those last few. That's okay. That's all right. I'm not worried about them right now. What I am worried about is the ship over here on Uso with concrete. Yes? No? Okay. The ship, the trade route that I'm going to make, that's what it was. I was looking for a ship to make a trade route with. We need a cross province.
Waiting.
This might be the winner. It's got 5 slots, a 5-slot trireme that I can send back and forth. Or do we use one of the little ones that have 3 slots? I think this is the best idea. We make the big 5-slotter. We trade back and forth, right? Let's go to Albion. I want to see, what do I think the aldermans need wine, correct? So if they need wine, and whoa, what was that? And where am I? I'd go to Balor. So if they need wine, where are you? Aldermans are here. Right? What is their food and drink? Yeah, they need wine. That's the only thing they need. Does beer go back and forth? Or just cheese? Speaking of beer, that's sitting in Valeria's harbor right now. So we could just make a route doing just wine and cheese. So we don't need a really big ship. It's just wine and cheese right now. Do any of these? This... Equites, aldermen, nobles. All right, so we're going to need fine glass going back and forth. Patricians and aldermans. That's going to be back and forth. This is way in the future, though. What about clothes? Cloaks, fur hats. Those are all here. You know what? We just need a wine and cheese. We need a simple wine and cheese but also we need bulk because of that long travel time. We're gonna need this in bulk. Do we have cheese in bulk? How much cheese are we making? All islands. Yeah, we have to do all islands now for this. Cheese is growing, but we're gonna need more than that. A lot more than that. Which means we need more ox. Which means we need more dairies, but dairies are like the greatest building. It's all positive with the dairies. I believe I put one up here somewhere. Right there.
How's looking after the land?
Yeah, the dairies are population, income, happiness, all the things. We love dairies all the time. So let's rebuild these. I swear, one or two things happen and everything falls apart. And you don't even know what's happening. All right, so we need more aldermans. We need more. What is this? Oh, that's just the dirt I put here. Hey, can I use those mosaic things here? Maybe we will use the modern mosaics. Let's do it. Or marvelous mosaics. Let's see how see, now my brain's ready to do it. Only when I'm ready. Can we do this right here? Does that work? Oh, that kind of does work right there. No? What about this one? Light granite? No. We need grassy. Oh, this thing right here. Yes. I remember I love this thing. I don't want it on the diagonal, though. I want it on the... There we go. Oh, yeah. Look at that little entrance. Wait, is this like the way to get in? How do you get into this thing? I don't know, but we're going to go over here and use it. We're not using it there. I want this entrance. Where do I use this entrance? I want to use it on something. Where can we have a grand entrance? Ooh. 2 archways in a row? That doesn't work. This does, though. Oh, hang on a minute. Hang on. I know it's a decorative wall and not a military wall. Why is this not working for me? My gosh. No, I needed to go... Ooh, that looks really good. That looks really well. It's not military. I get it, but that looks really good. You guys. We kind of have to do this, no? This is not the way it's meant to be, but I think that it looks great. I know we'll change it to military at some point. Just that point is not today. I think this is great. And then we'll go back here, right? And it just wraps around like that or something. This is so dumb. Why am I doing this? Who would have thought that Marvellous Mosaics would just be some guy putting brick walls around something that already has walls? That needs to be an entrance. No, that's kind of the exit. That's kind of the back. Why did I just do this? Marvellous Mosaics, not so marvelous for me yet. Where do I put these? Sacred Tree, Soul. Is this a Albionic kind of thing? It is. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to learn how to decorate in Albion because the mud is kind of hard. This is cool. I like this. I do like that. I do kind of like that. And then we can put the planted Albionic oak. Yes. That looks fancy. Too fancy for this, though. When this is paved, that's going to look much better. I don't like it. I really don't like it, honestly. Too indecisive right now. Some days my brain is ready to decorate and to make things look fancy, and other days it's ready to do logistics, and today it's kind of a logistics day, which is great on an episode where I started out with the, hey, we have a new DLC. New cosmetic DLC, check it out. And then I don't do any of it. I meant to do a trade route. That's what I meant to do. All right, we need... Let's put that big ship, the big one. Yeah, look, here's my 2 ships waiting for me to do something. Or do we use the flagship for now? Just until I kind of lock in and solidify what I actually want to do permanently. Because I don't know, because if the flagship, no, let's do the big one. Let's just do this. Let's just do the thing, you know? Let's take, we're gonna go from Reigns, and we're gonna go to Balor. From Reigns, we're gonna take wine to Balor. We're gonna take cheese from Balor to Reigns. Now, do I double this up? 2 slots? No. No. This is eventually going to be something else that I don't remember. What was the other thing? I don't remember. Maybe beer? Maybe? Does beer come back and forth? I'm assuming it does. I don't know. Either way, let's establish it. We have to do a new group for sure. So this group is going to be... See, I had the same problem in 1800. Do I do New World to Old World, or do I do Old World to New World? I say we go... Albion... Okay, I did it again. I'm not in the thing. Here we go. Albion... No. No. That's the button I'm looking for. To Latium. And then this is going to be, oh boy, what's this going to be? It's going to be supply. Oh, this one I have to, this is going to be different because I can't just do a supply for a certain group of people. Because it's going to be different groups of people. For now, this is just going to be called wine and cheese. This will absolutely change. But for right now, it's wine and cheese. Because those things kind of go together. All right, so that's going. That's doing its thing. In the background, we have 8 concrete. We can start making concrete roads. Nope, we need to go to Uso. We need to drop off our concrete. There we go. Let's, now you can get out of here. Go back home. Somewhere. Right there. Why am I paused? I don't know why I'm paused. let's build our... Right here. This is where it's going. Until I come up with a better idea, this is where it's going. We need grapes, please, and thank you. What do you need? 4 Libertus, 1 minute and 30. The Vintner's going to be 45. Wow, you need lots of these. We're going to need 3 of these to account for the travel time. Because this is 130 and this is going to be 45. So 130. We need 3. Did I just say 3 of these? 3 of these. How many? Oh my gosh. Do I have other islands that have grapes? Because this is going to be a problem. All right, this one does not. This one does not. This one does not. Reigns does not. The only island that has grapes is this one. This island here is going to be a space issue. What about Cirrus? What do you do? Oh, thank goodness. Thank goodness that you helped me boost grapes and honeycomb too. I could put the honey here. I'm not going to because Reigns also has Cirrus. All right, what kind of boost are we getting? We're getting 10% right now. We need 20%. We need 24 more people. All right, we need... Whoa, that looked different. Hang on. Did that look different in the background? This is different. He's bigger. He's the same. She has a different background and she's bigger. She's bigger. He's the same. He's bigger. These are different. For sure, these are different. She has a different background. And she's bigger. He was already huge. Now they just gave him a different background. He's the same. Am I right on that? I think those are, yeah, those definitely look different to me. She's bigger. Either way, it doesn't matter. And the little green little thing right there too. Oh, there's a little mouse wheel right here too. I didn't notice that the last time. Is that damn? Is that new? Is that new? I don't know if it is or not. Either way, I need 24 more people here to get 20% bonus. Which means we don't need 3, we need 2. Because that 20% will get us over the hump. Man. You ever want to look into the brain of somebody? Today's the day for that. Let's put it over here. Let's put them over here. Or do we put more people over here? Is there an opening back here? There could be. I could put a warehouse back here.
Not another stalk, Your Honor.
It just barely gets to that warehouse. What do I do? What do you think? Do I go about the no, this is all just more olives this way. Let's just this is temporary anyway. I don't know why I'm stressing. This is all temporary. Let's put it down. I'm assuming it's going to be a nice looking building since it's a vineyard. Yeah, I would love to decorate with these, but I'm not going to get to. What are we looking at for range? This is a long way to this warehouse. That's probably a bad idea. Oh my gosh, does that even touch it? Or is that barely? Let's see if it does or not. Let's see if that counts. I think it counts. We'll go with it. You need 100, huh? $99. It's always one more. Always. Boom. Whatever. Okay, maybe not. Boom. There. Now let's get your brother right in here. I need more concrete for another one. I didn't think about that. Dang it. Did not think about that. Where is my dock?
Waiting for your decree.
All right, you know what? Why don't you go ahead and take a few. Just in case I need... No. Take 10. Take 10. Get out of here. Go to Uzo. Take 10. Just do that.
Flies, as do we.
Let's blueprint this. Let's have this one coming off the side just because. Right? Just like that. There we go. $97. Yeah, okay, I don't like this. Now that I've seen, this can go on the backside where I won't see it. There you go. All right, that's 100. This is going to be 100. So then I'll have grapes. The route is already set up for grapes. Now we go back to rains. And let's see what we're going to do with this thing. We need an apiary. Now, I believe, if I remember correctly, apiary goes into forests, right? Yes. But it also goes in lavender farms. Somebody told me that, yeah, somebody did this and it was awesome. I saw it, it just looked really great. But I don't know how you get it in there. Construction area blocked. Isn't it lavender? This is lavender, right? That's what these are. I swore an apiary went in this. Did it not? I mean, either way, it can go right here and that'll be fine. I thought it did. Hang on. Is it a tech thing? I saw somebody building them like that. I don't remember who it was. Somebody, let's see. Oh, I can do this now. Knowledge, 8 minutes, 4 minutes. This is almost done over here. Paved roads, yes. Get that going. We're paving roads tomorrow. And my brain is going to be, I'm going to be more locked in tomorrow. This was absolute, I'm a nutcase. This is crazy. Where was the thing? Where's an apiary? That's aqueducts. Woodland rebirth. Apiary. I'm looking. None of these things are standing out to me. Resin can use meadows. I swore you could put them. What is this? Gold on all islands. Absolutely. Extra horsepower. Equities workforce. Not now. The flight of birds. Productivity plus 24%. 25% can use forest and meadows. Okay, I don't know what that... Okay, great. Legendary specialist yields a randomly selected legendary specialist focused on economy, finance, or nature. All right, well, that's so far away I can't even think straight. There it is. Honeyed arbor. Apiaries productivity can use the forest. Apiaries do not lose productivity from nearby forests. Oh, you use them on the not in the forest, the opposite. But then you can put them in the forest, and they're plus 25. Okay. Well, what's that little logo look like? The actual honeycomb. So that's what I'm looking for. Do I see any other honeycomb things? Oh, wait. All islands grape fertility. Allows vineyards to produce even without... Well, thank goodness. But they're reduced to 50%. That's okay. At least I can have them somewhere. Because I have a feeling I'm going to need lots of wine. This is Rome, after all. There's a beaver. They can use forest and meadows. Okay. At the edge of the marshes with no loss. Oh, they're in the marsh? Okay, I get it. Let's see. Yeah, I'm stuck in the tech tree now for some reason. I'm looking for an apiary. I don't see it. Maybe it's just the fact that it's right. Okay, no, I know what it is. Maybe just the fact that it's right next to it. So this would normally take away because of the space, right? Is that what the deal is? Like if I put this here, would it still be 100? No, it still is. Never mind. So what is the deal with these in fields? There was some, maybe was it flax fields or something? Oh yeah, because if you put it around like here, it takes away production maybe? Yeah, I see. I guess. Either way, it's going right here. This is where it's going. This is what we're going to put it. Or this is where we're going to put it. Right there. Bam. All right, so now we have honey. We have grapes coming. That took 2. This is going to take 2. Do I have 2 concrete? I have 3. Perfect. All right, vintner is going to be... The area effect is income and prestige. How are we doing in prestige? Level 4. Minor town. Fire safety is terrible. All right, does this do anything for belief, knowledge, happiness, income? All the things. Everything is good except for knowledge. That's okay. 17 equities. Let's do 3 more. I'm trying really hard not to advance to the next level. Really hard. Which might happen as soon as this cheese gets here. So that might be an issue. I have 127. I need to downgrade one of these. Just in case. I don't want that to happen yet. All right, 17. It's fine. Let's just build the thing. What's the range on this? It's a big range. I like it. And it's going to be where all the fancy people are. So this should probably be up here. Oh, I like that. That needs to be connected to a vineyard, but I don't have grape fertility. That's a great building, especially up here on the hill. Looking down like on the people. This is a great building for the hill. I love it. Is it the same size? It's actually bigger than the Grammaticus. All right, well then based on this range, let's go over here with it. This looks awesome on the hill, y'all. I kind of feel like it should have a little garden in front of it. So maybe this could go like here. Let's do that, and then we'll put like a garden in front of it. I think that'll be... And then we'll send it out that way, maybe. And then we could put like a fancy looking mosaic. That's what we could do. That's what we're here for today. See, it's all coming together. Which one of these looks purple florals? Purple papyrus. Russet florals, russet fan, purple fan. Let's look. Purple for grapes. Huh? Huh? I'm so dumb. The Latium Mosaic, lavender scented fields, proud cypress. I mean, that looks really nice. I don't know if it matches anything, but it looks nice. What is this? Sol Magnificus. Lavish garden. It's got birds and stuff. I don't think we need that. We could put this fancy cortical wall around this. Here we go. I'm on the diagonal for some reason. There we go. Maybe. Okay, maybe not. Maybe not. All right. Cortical wall. Here we go. Yep. I'm trying to flip it and it's not letting me flip it, but I can drag it. Fine. Put it back here. Is this gonna let me flip? It lets me flip on this one. Yeah, that wall doesn't really fit. It's pink. And this is bluish and this is brown and green. No, we need to go back to the floor. Okay, no. Can I flip that? I want to turn it. Can I turn that around? I cannot. I'm going to use one of these. I don't like it, though. I don't like that. That's the one, though, for this. Can we go straight with it? Does this change if you... Like, how do I turn it? I want to turn it. I don't like that angle. I want to turn it diagonally. Since, I mean, if you're going to let me use diagonals, can I diagonalize? That's not a word. Can I diagonal this so it's facing this way? Because I'm not a fan of that. Let's take this granite, stone. Which one of these most... This blends. I like the blend. This blends also. This... Is this one blue? I need a blue because this building is blue. Oh my gosh. I always find something wrong with everything. This needs to be blue, y'all. I need a blue one. There's a green one, a red one. Ooh, that's a multicolored one right there. This one might be the one I use the most just because it has multiple colors that can match multiple things. I like that one a lot. What about this one? I can't see with the shadows. Right there. All right. Stop moving time, please. No, stop doing this. All right, that's just green on green. So much green. There's nothing green like the trees are, but there's none of these buildings, none of them are green. So it doesn't work. That's not the same brick. That's a different brick. That's it. That's the one, I guess. It's a different color, but that's, I guess, what we're going with. All right, mosaic. I'm sorry. Once again. No, it was a regular. Yeah, that one. But what's the difference in that and just this right here? Flagstone. That is different, yeah. Cobbled? That's a dark blue. That's red. That's Albion. Look, I appreciate the work that went into this thing. I really do. I really, truly appreciate the work that goes into this. But this is blue and red. None of these are blue and red. This is green with some pink and the red. There is some green in here, though. Maybe it's this. Maybe we go with that at the entrance. Oh, hang on. Sometimes you just have to start. Oh, hang on. I might have stumbled upon something here. Sometimes you just have to start. Irregular. Where's the irregular? There it is. Okay. All right. We're getting somewhere. Then we put this. Okay, hang on. Now I'm cooking with gas. I'm getting there.
There is a shortage of workforce in one of your cities.
There we go. All right, we're working. We're workshopping here. Let's make this a little wider out the backside here. There we go. All right, I'm getting it. Now we got 5. Should this be our first paved road here, just to make this make sense? I think it should be. This one. No, right here. Okay, cannot upgrade. Why? Oh, I have to research it. That's right. It's not researched. Next episode, we'll have paved roads here. And and this will also be done. I'm not doing this on camera. I have completely destroyed the debut of this cosmetic pack. I'm not going to destroy your eyes or your ears any longer. Next episode, this needs a warehouse. Next episode, this is going to look so beautiful. You're not even going to know that you're on the it's nothing is working. Words are not working. My brain's not working. The logistics are working. The logistics are working. The other thing that's working is the ship that's been sitting at Valeria. I tried to end the episode, but I'm not going to do it. We're going to turn in our thing. And then after that, we're done. I promise. Deliver. Yes.
You're a darling.
I am.
If you're in the mood for another order, last night's crew are looking to outfit themselves with some fresh equipment. I'll charge them a wicked price, but I'll pay you a fair one.
You know, I really like her. I really like her. I'm not even close to giving her those things, though. I don't like her that much. Let's go. We're out of here. Well, is there any items? Can I get an item, maybe?
Some like things wrapped and rose scent.
Some like things to make sense. I just need an item for the villa that I'm going to make next episode. After I learn how to use these Mosaic Marvellous things, and then I can decorate. Sandal makers. What do you do? Health area. That's pretty good. I need Officium before I do any of these things, though. Weapons chains. Affects the ship. Movement speed. Yeah, I'm out of here. We're done. Get these back. Come back home. Everyone come home. We need to take a breath. Because this has been the most ridiculous episode ever. Again, this is going to be... I'm going to make this look nice. And I'm going to start the next episode somewhere in this area talking about, oh, look how great this looks. I figured it out. That's how next episode is going to begin. And that's how this episode is going to end.